the Constitution that is written today, we're still going to trail them, and we're going to still be in a systemic society. You know, I'm not sure if you believe in systemic racism. Do you believe in racial oppression, systemic racism? That would be a better question.
You would have to. Here's what I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in unfairness, and I believe that since Adam and Eve, eating from the forbidden fruit, the forbidden tree, unfairness is unleashed into the world. And so unfairness takes on all different kinds of shapes, sizes, all different kinds of unfairness. Mm-hmm. Unfairness is always going to be here. And does that mean we just accept it? No. But to me it means is, what steps can I do to limit unfairness's impact on me? Whether that fairness be racism, whether that unfairness be discrimination against fat people. I'm an overweight person. Mm-hmm. There are steps I can take to limit its impact on me. One of the reasons I've converted to 1 meal a day. I want to eliminate how being overweight impacts me in an unfair way. Mm-hmm. And so racism, there are things I can do to limit racism's impact on me. And there were some steps Martin Luther King and that generation took to make sure we had the right to vote, go to school. They went after some laws so that we had all the freedoms, or at least on paper, all the freedoms as everybody else. As it relates to racism's impact on us, to me, the best way to fight that is not to fix white people, because unfairness is always going to be here. The way to combat that is to partner with other Black people, work with them. Mm-hmm. That limits how racism impacts you. If you think you're going to go around and fix all white people and they're all going to love you.
No, we don't want to fix white people.
Is going to go. Yeah, that's the whole focus, man. That is the focus. That's why we're upset. Because if we weren't trying to fix white, we'd be obsessed with us and like, hey, how can we work together? How can we build economic systems, institutions that we can support and frequent and patronize, so where we can take care of ourselves and then engage with other races from a position of strength and power and self-sufficiency, rather than on our knees begging and, you know, man, y'all got to treat us better so you can give me a job, X, Y, and Z. It's as long as we're in some bent over position of begging them, unfairness is just going to continue to ravage us.
Last question, then we'll open up the phone. You got time for a few call-ins?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Appreciate you, Jason. Yeah. What's more hurtful? Your statement or LeBron James' statement?
What's more hurtful?
Like long term.
My tweet or his tweet? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Obviously, you're going to say his, but just expound on that.
Well, yeah, I think because LeBron James is a Pied Piper for a lot of athletes. Again, my position is we should not be baiting Black people into being more emotional or giving into emotion. We should not be offering up polarizing statements that just aren't factually true. In a pursuit of justice, it doesn't start with a lie. And so I think his statements, particularly and only that first sentence, I think is hurtful, and we shouldn't do it. I'm not someone, and I'm gonna just tell you why I don't think, my comments about LeBron, again, a lot of people have elevated LeBron to a status of, well, he's so elite and he's this special human being that any criticism of him is an affront to all Black people. That's just a joke. That's preposterous to me. LeBron James is just a man, no different than me, you, Brianna, anybody else. He can be criticized. I can be criticized. Everybody can be criticized. When I'm criticized, it's not an affront to all Black people. It's an affront to me and my actions. And so I just don't see LeBron as this special human being who can't be criticized.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the full breadth of my work as a member of the media throughout LeBron's career, I have praised LeBron James and I have criticized LeBron James. People get very upset when I criticize him and focus on that. They ignore all the praise that I've had for LeBron James over time. But, you know, that's the price of playing in the majors, and I'm willing to deal with it.
All right, we'll take some callers now.
Okay.